everybody, it's Elizabeth from Fern Creek Stickers, and I'm here to do a plan with me. Things are a little bit different this week though, so I'm actually going to plan my spread in my MakseLife planner this week. For those of you who use the Daily Duo planner, you know that it changes planners in the middle of the week. And for those of you like me who are switching from the 7x9 to the A5, I had no idea what to do. And pair that with the fact that we're leaving for vacation on Saturday morning, I don't really need to plan the weekend. It seems silly to switch into the new planner just for Friday. So I'm gonna do things in my MakseLife. And I think this is actually gonna work out really well because I have, in preparation for going on vacation, I'm gonna wanna keep a place to like where, you know, all the things that I need to do errands and things that I need to pack. And so I think this will work really well for that. So since we are headed to the beach on Saturday, I am using the Beach Please kit. So I've got the essentials, the full boxes, the MakseLife add-on, and the skinny and appointment labels, or skinny washi and appointment labels. And I also have my weekly actions ready in my MakseLife. It's kind of crazy, week 26. That puts us halfway through the year. All right, so let's get started. It has been a while since I have planned, since I've done a weekly spread in the MakseLife, and I was doing it for a while early in the year, and then I just felt like it was kind of repetitive, that I didn't need the stuff that was going in here and in my daily planner was pretty similar. I like it's hard though, because I really do like being able to see the full week at once. It is really nice. So I don't know, it's a little bit of a tension maybe. I felt like I wasn't getting extra use out of it, except that it is nice to see the full week. So who knows? For now though, I haven't been using it, but it's kind of fun to try planning in something different. So we go to the same beach every summer, and I was not a beach vacation person before I met my husband. Okay, I need to put dots down before I cover up all the dates, or I will forget what the days are. And I didn't grab my tweezers, but that's okay. I will just try to be very nimble with my fingers. So yeah, so I was not a beach vacation person. Growing up, we always did a lot more like action-packed, let's go do different things, see different things vacations, which I do like trips like that. I like to travel, I like to see new places, and I was really fortunate to do a lot of great vacations with my family growing up. But my husband's family is like a beach vacation family. Like that's, when you say, let's go on vacation, that means let's go to the beach. And I've really enjoyed going to the beach every year. It's really fun, it's relaxing. We try to plan some special things to do with our nieces while we're there. This year we got a snow cone maker, and I think they are going to get a blast out of making everybody snow cones. So yeah, we try to do some special things, and we, you know, eat good food and play board games and play some mini golf, and it's always a really good time and just a really relaxing week, and nice to go and slow down for a little bit. Another reason too why I decided to go ahead and use the MakseLife this week is, you'll see the to-dos that I have this week are pretty straightforward, and I don't think that I'll really need to time map my days like I usually do. If I do feel like I need to one day, I'll just do it on a notepad, because that's, like, before I was an official planner person, like, I feel like a lot of people are like this. We were always planner people before we knew that there was this whole planner community and stickers and special planners to buy. I would plan out my day in terms of time in a notebook, and so I would just every day like kind of write out my schedule in a notebook and use a new page every day, and it was pretty informal, but it worked really well. So yeah, planning doesn't need to be anything fancy. Let's see, hold on, before I put this down here, I'm gonna put dinners down at the bottom. Let's see, do I want to do workouts too, or just dinners? I think I'll do workouts at the top because I do them in the morning. So I'll just put dinners down at the bottom. So then where do I want my washi to go? Okay, so the washi will go right there. But yeah, so if I need to time block, I know how to use a notebook. I can be pretty casual about it. It is not a big deal. And now, oh, there's my X-Acto. It was sitting right there. So yeah, I think this will work out pretty well. But anyway, so like I was saying, for this week, the kind of stuff that I'm gonna need to get done is, for Fern Creek, I need to get some releases ready. I'm gonna keep the shop open while I'm gone, and my employees will fill orders for me while I'm gone and also work on some special projects behind the scenes. But I don't have them to the point with like printing and cutting on my new machine that I'll have them actually making stickers while I'm gone, because they're still training on some of that stuff and I want to supervise at this point before stuff goes into inventory. So I want to make sure that things are well stocked before I leave. And also there will be 2 releases. Well, there'll be release on Thursday and then there will be a release next week while I'm gone. So I want to make sure that everything is prepped for those. So I think I'm going to do, I was debating whether to do the September release this Thursday or next Thursday, since it's the first Thursday of the month, but it's on the 1st. And I've decided I'm going to push it back to next Thursday because we have to have everything done by Wednesday night if we're going to release it this Thursday, and I'll have till we leave on Friday, or till we leave on Saturday essentially, to get it done if I do it next week. So I'm going to plan to do it next week, and that, yeah, having the extra couple days will help me. I've been working really hard the last week to get the shop fully stocked, and when you see this, there'll still be a few things that are out of stock. They're all, at this point on Sunday when I'm filming, everything that needs to be stocked is made. I'm just really trying to work on delegating things and not doing everything myself, and this stuff is not things that I feel like people were just going to be itching to buy over the weekend, so it's all ready to go, but I'm going to wait till Catherine and Danielle get here tomorrow to actually, they'll go through and count and sort and stock it and update the inventory. So that was the main focus of this last week, so I'm a little behind on the releases for September. But again, it's all about, this summer my focus has really been trying to build capacity, do the things that I need to do so I can keep doing Fern Creek year round. And the first big step was getting my stock organized and getting the shop ready to ship. And at this point, I've got those things done. So now I'm going to be in much better shape to do a lot more new releases and be more ahead and better prepped on new releases. So yeah, so this week, just, it's going to be a lot of printing and cutting, and yeah, nothing super exciting. So I'll put my workouts in at the top since I do those in the morning. I will try to get in a workout on Saturday before we leave, just because we'll be driving all day and I'm going to feel a lot better if I get into the car after having done a workout. Let's see. I'm trying not to move my planner too much here because I'm not using my phone, so I can't see the viewfinder, and so if I move this, I could be out of frame the rest of the video and have no idea. So I've been enjoying doing YouTube enough and see myself keeping doing it that I am planning to buy a new camera soon that has a flip-up screen, because I have another camera that's a decent camera, but it doesn't have the flip-up screen, so I can't really see what I'm doing when I'm filming, which is the downside. But the quality, the video quality, and also the microphone are way better than on my phone. And the microphone, especially when I record on my phone, I'm always having to increase the volume because it sounds pretty faint. And I am not a faint talker. I think that's being having a PhD in communication, having taught public speaking for many years, and then teaching communication. You learn to speak pretty well. So I am not a shy speaker at all. Alright, so now I'm thinking about how I want to lay out my day, because I'm going to have a couple of scheduled things, but mostly this is going to be to-do lists. So I'm trying to decide if I want to put the full boxes. Yeah, actually that's what I should do. I'll use the full boxes to divide things up. So I'll leave some space at the top where I can put anything that is scheduled for the day, and then I'll put to-dos underneath the full boxes. And this is how, when my first Erin Condren planner was actually a vertical planner, and I used it super functionally. I know a lot of people like are very decorative in that planner, but I used it super functionally and divided up, used the 3 boxes. The top one was for things going on that day, the middle one was for work to-dos, and the bottom one was for home to-dos. And that worked really well for me. So I'm kind of emulating that style here. And again, I don't have very much scheduled this week, so I'm not going to need a lot of room up top for things that are going on. And seeing all these. Okay, now this is the tricky one, is trying to get this on the next page lined up in the right place. Okay, and then actually I think these ones I'm gonna put the beach this way one on the day we're gonna drive to the beach, and I'll put these right up at the top because I'll show you what I want to do on Saturday and Sunday. I should say too, I am not a use my planner on vacation kind of person. I know some people are, and that's like yeah, it's great for them, and I kind of wish I was that person, that I'm not. Like, my planner just will not get touched this week. And so for these 2 days, what I'm going to do is, all right, so sorry about that. My memory card ran out of space, which was weird because it was empty and there should be plenty of room. I guess I probably need to reformat it. So I lost a little bit of that. Pretty much what we lost is that I am gonna just keep running to-do lists here of things that I think of I need to pack and errands that I need to run. And then I was starting to put in my schedule up here. So my apologies. Again, probably time for me to get a new camera if I want to use something other than my phone, which has worked pretty well, but I'd like something a little nicer. So starting to put things in here. Oh, and of course, I pulled a book club script and then I hand wrote it in. Let's see, will it look weird? Nope, I can layer that right over top. Perfect. Let's see, what else is scheduled for this week? Oh, and of course, I'm like, I pull scripts for everything and then I just handwrite it. That's okay. I do remember that I have this meeting script. So I was saying before in the part that got cut out is that the book we're reading for book club right now is so good. And I already read this weekend what we were supposed to read for Wednesday, and it ended at quite a cliffhanger, and I was very tempted to keep reading, which breaks our rules of book club, and I did not, but it was very tempting. Okay, then just one more thing that is scheduled. Let's see, I'll use the yellow one for small group on Thursday. Oh yeah, and then I put that one random silverware in, so I'll go ahead and put in the rest of them to mark dinners. So also too, in the part that got cut off, I was talking about how one of the fun things that's about playing board games online over the last year is we've found some new games that we played online that nobody in our game group has, so that we'd never played before. And one of them, called The Crew, we actually bought a physical copy of to play with Brian's family at the beach because we think it's one that they would really like.
I didn't get that. Could you try?
And then, of course, I feel like my YouTube videos, none of them is going very well. I'm clearly not very professional at this because Siri just thought I was talking to her on my watch and wanted to chime in. So anyway, we got this game, The Crew, that we're going to play with Brian's family at the beach, which should be fun. All right, so that looks like the scheduled things. I'll go ahead then and put in, oh actually, yeah, this would be perfect here to put in Catherine and Danielle's work schedules. And I'm actually going to be interviewing somebody else who's a friend of one of my current employees. I don't really need somebody else right now, but I will come the start of the school year because they're both students and will work fewer hours during the school year, which is totally understandable. And so even though I don't really need somebody now, I mean, I will find things to do for her to keep busy. But the more that I can have them train with me and like kind of work alongside me for a while, the better, because then they'll ask all the questions and know everything that's going on. And I think that especially as in the future, they might end up training future people, that would be really good. So we'll see if this other woman is a good fit. All right, so then I think the the next thing is to put in my to-do lists. And let's see, I'll divide this up. Well, okay, I guess I don't need, how do I want to do this? Yeah, I will go ahead and put some skinny washi down here. I don't know if I'm going to bother putting in a spot for work, because really I had 2 big projects for my day job that I finished up last week, and this week it's not going to be anything except for checking emails, and I will check my emails like without being prompted to, so I may not bother putting in a section for that because I'm not too worried about needing a reminder for it. Although, of course, like many of you, probably I do enjoy being able to check things off. It's very satisfying. All right. And sometimes when I've used the MakseLife before for a weekly planner, or like used an hourly and divided it up, sometimes I'll just like put the sticker like on the days on either side of the planner and like kind of marks the whole thing across. But I'm going to go ahead and put in stickers every day. And then, let's see, I'm trying to think how I'm going to want to divide up the checklist. I probably, realistically, I'm not going to need too many for each day. So I will cut them up. And then I'll put those down there for home stuff. And I can always like double up in the columns, because that's something I do in the daily duo sometimes, is I'll end up putting like a second thing next to it. And there's always sticky notes. And I mean, the main thing, like over here, those are going to be the things that are like popping into my head and I'll need to think about. So one thing I'm curious about, which you can leave in the comments, I love to like the feeling of coming home from vacation to a clean house with the laundry done is so nice. And so that's another thing this week too. I will be working to try to get things tidied up around the house and make things looking in good shape, because I really like coming home to a clean house from vacation and not feeling like I just have to jump back into a lot of chores. Okay, this is gonna work out perfectly, because then I want to put my social media. So you'll be seeing this spread and plan with me tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I'll reveal the mystery kit from June. And then I'm changing up my posting schedule a little bit, because I'll be releasing or announcing the PR team on Thursday, which is July 1st, when their term starts. So you'll be able to get freebies from them. And then this will be a vlog. This will be behind the scenes. Okay, so then I just want to divide up for my home to-do list. So I'll put a line of skinny washi in there, and I'm seeing how crooked that is now. This one's, oh no, I just ripped the paper. This one is a little bit thick. This is thinner, but I don't have enough of this. No. Okay, I solved the problem I knew I had just cut a bunch more of the washi sheets for this kit, and I knew I had some that were an oops, and I felt silly pulling one of these out of stock just to get some washi off of it. But this one was an oops, so it doesn't really matter, because the washi sheets do have some thinner washi than is on the skinny washi sheet. So that works out. So we also do this week before we leave, we have to get a couple of selections made for our house. Our builder is going to be on vacation as well, so we should get those to him before he leaves for vacation so we can keep things moving along. Alright, so I want to put my home stickers in, and then I can start writing in the to-dos. Now that I'm seeing this come together, I really do like how I like the lines on the MakseLife, and it makes it easy to just put so many different things into one spread. I feel like I've got my social media, I've got my employee schedules, I've got a spot for a running to-do list. This works out pretty well. Okay, so then for to-dos, I have some orders that had mistakes, so I need to make sure I get those out. I need to finish designing the freebies for the PR team. I have 3 of them done, and I have 3 more that I need to do. And then I need to work on listings and print and cut. That is going to be the theme for this week, is listings and print and cut. If you've been around, you know that listings are not my favorite thing to do, so if I get them divided up over the week, that will help me out quite a bit. And then I'm going to need to film two new release videos for both this week and next week. And I'm going to film a monthly plan with me so that I have stuff that will be up for while we're gone. And I'm going to want to run errands on Wednesday. Okay, sorry everybody, my memory card ran out of room again, which is weird because when I moved the file to my computer, it was only 2 gigabytes and the memory card is 64, so I need to reformat it or something because that video was the only thing on there. So my apologies. So I think what we missed was I wrote in my habits, I finished writing in my to-dos for this week. So I'll be trying to, get everything tidied up around the house, get content for both YouTube and Instagram up and ready to go for the coming week while we're gone. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing something a little bit different, me planning in a different planner, and I hope that you all have a great week as well. Please subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.